In just a matter of moment, action will be kicked off at the 33rd Olympiad in Paris, France, and already the excitement is buzzing. With the great track and field nations set to take center stage, one of the most anticipated rivalries this year will certainly be Jamaica versus the United States. It's been almost 20 years since the United States tasted of gold in the short sprints at the Olympics, thanks to Usain Bolt and Jamaica, who made certain that their best effort was never good enough at that time to get them to the most coveted spot in track and field, Olympic champions of course. 2016 was when we had the last Olympics, and it was the last of Usain Bolt and the dominance of Jamaica. Since then, it's been mostly the United States taking all the track and field glory for themselves, but in comes Kishane Thompson, the young Jamaican rising star, who seems set to remind the world which country is the real sprinting kingpin. Since his reappearance in 2024, where he has been running nothing but sub-10 races, 5 races and 5 sub-10 seconds to be exact, he has gotten every track and field fan talking and every male sprinter worried. Even though he's a rookie sprinter, everyone knows that he should not be taken lightly. Having done so impressively, he's immediately thrown into the limelight as a strong contender, if not the favorite, to take the gold at this year's Olympics in the 100 meters. When I say he's done impressively, this is what I mean. 5 races, 5 first place finishes. Kishane opened his 2024 season at the J3A's National Championships. In his first race of the championships, which was his season opener, he dropped a very dazzling 9.82 seconds, which was a new PB for him. Who does that? A very late season opener producing a personal record, immediately surpassing many that were running all season long with multiple races beneath their belts. A couple of races later, like a man running to save his life, Kishane dropped 9.84, 9.86 and a mind-blowing 9.77 seconds while slowing down at the instructions from his coach. That 9.77 seconds is special, not just because it is the fastest time for the entire 2024 season. It is the fastest an athlete has gone in 2 years. That definitely counts for something. So after all these flashy performances and times, the real test is now laid out right before Kishane at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. In a few days from the recording of this video, Kishane will face the biggest challenge of his career. Thompson will be performing in his first Olympics and with a ton of pressure after he just showed the world that he doesn't plan to be a pushover in any sense of the word, and that he has some real speed in his boots. Jamaica is looking for the gold medal from Kishane Thompson, but can he pull this off at his first Olympic as an inexperienced sprinter? I think he can. A first Olympic appearance of itself brings immense pressure. You're going up against all of the best the world has to offer at the same time. The odds are all stacked against Kishane, but should he live up to the expectations of many, he will be held in very high regard going forward. All the way back in 2004, Usain Bolt made his first appearance at the Athens Olympics. At just 17 years old, he had his eyes set on an Olympic medal of some sort. He was fresh off becoming the first under-20 runner to go sub-20, but he failed at his first Olympic bid. It was 4 years later at the Beijing Olympic Games that he made his mark and went on to become the greatest Olympic sprinter ever. That was Usain Bolt, but can Kishane Thompson beat the odds and come out celebrating? Kishane may be seen by some people as a rookie and an inexperienced athlete, but I think he's at the right place, the MVP. Stephen Francis's experience is going to weigh in a lot for Thompson. Francis knows how much is at stake and what is required to come out on top, and we should be seeing that in Kishane hopefully. Stephen has brought home tons of medals shared between both the Olympics and the World Championships, so we should never underestimate what Kishane can do, even though it is his first time. Kishane Thompson's main rival seems to be Noah Lyles, who is known for his big performances when it matters, and already some track and field enthusiasts is saying Noah already has that 100-meter gold medal in the bag for the United States. While it's going to be a challenge outrunning Lyles, Kishane has way more firepower than Lyles, and if and when he executes right, conserving enough energy for the final, getting a great start, etc., there's no way Noah Lyles is going to catch him. It's going to take something special to beat a fit Kishane Thompson at this Olympics.